Alrighty, fellas, here we go. New stuff. I just want to share everything with the world as I get it. Something I've wanted to do for a while, so I'll take this old regular kitchen knife here because broke people can't afford big knives. We buy magic, don't we? That's what we do. We buy magic. And that's what we're going to do. Hopefully get some big pulls out of this. Something I've wanted to do for a little while. Open up a whole Commander box of Commander Legends. I've never really experimented in it. Other than 2 collector boxes when it originally came out. I didn't get no big hits. I didn't get nothing. Not really. I mean, it all added up. I'm grateful for being able to be a part of every set, if anything. I mean, every set in history for me has always been great to just dabble in and experiment other stuff. Did get a lot of foil etched, obviously, because that's all you get. That's all you get in your Commander Legends collector booster boxes. What is this? They don't even include these in anything anymore. Tells you how to build your deck. Tells you the draft archetypes. See, that's what they used to do back in the day, was include little stuff like this, like little tips, tricks, and guides, and little back lore stories. And they even included little things like this. You know, you don't get these anymore. You know, got these. Why don't they include these anymore? Like, these was awesome. You know, these come in the booster or the fat packs, as we used to call them. I don't even know what you're allowed to call them nowadays. Some stuff's frowned upon in life. 2021, you got to watch out. You got to watch out. All right, let's do this. Try to get some decent pulls. Of course, shooting for the Jeweled Lotus, that would be awesome. I've got 4 of them. It'd be sweet to get a whole nother one. Blast through all the commons and uncommons. Everybody's already saw all those. Everybody knows what that's about. Some of the uncommons, though, are worth some money. Like, I like that guy, too. Hans Eriksson. See, there's also so many, I'm going to go ahead and push these up here. I said, kind of the first time I've ever done this, so something I've wanted to do in the past. Share with everybody as I get it. You know, that'd be awesome. Because every box is completely different, obviously. You know. Let's do the foil tokens right there. Right here. I'll try to blast through these as fast as possible. Don't take up anybody's day. Just want Rapture Spire. Just want everybody to enjoy it like I enjoy them all. Sakashima's will. I, however, not really had too much luck with trying to pull good hits out of boxes. I just always seem to get dud boxes, but it is what it is, you know. Do what they say. Purchase your singles. You'll be a lot happier. That is for sure. And we don't waste a bunch of money. But it is what it is. So what's everybody's new favorite card in the new set coming out? Is it Modern Horizons 2? Yeah, all the fetch lands. Ain't that what everybody's shooting for? Fetchies. Oh, Opal Palace. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, they're going to shoot down, plummet in price, all the fetch lands, and then I'll probably be purchasing a bunch of them whenever they go shoot down to like 20 bucks a piece, 15 bucks a piece, if anything. We'll try to find that sweet spot. Everybody finds a sweet spot in order to pull the trigger to make the buy on buying multiple of them. Plague Reaver. Kadama of the East Tree. What is this pile? I don't even know what this pile is. This should be there. You know what? I started it that way. That's the way I'm going to finish it. That is the way I'm going to finish it. By the way, I think my name on the whole YouTube thing is going to be MTG TV. Almost has a catchy ring to it, I would think. Oh, this is a little sneak card right here. I like that. Putting something in, enters with haste. It's a big old creature. Tap it in the game if they got a couple life points. As long as they can't do nothing about it. Play a lot of Commander. Did see a video the other day. I don't know, I didn't watch the video, but it was titled that Commander is going to be changed into a format of Brawler. Old Brawler, of course. Everybody knows what Brawler is. But it's going to be a 100-card Brawler. I mean, it's going to be the same thing. I don't know. I would assume. Let's go ahead. Let's try to get... there's some other good cards in this set, man. It's been a while. What is this? A couple months ago? Last year? What did he say on it? I don't think it's on here. It's probably on the box. I didn't look at that. Ooh, that was nasty. That was a nasty pack. That was nasty. Ooh, that's gross. Fly through all these. He's down as quick as possible. Command towers are always nice to take out. I mean, those are always a couple bucks, if anything. You know. War Room, that ain't bad. Radiant, Sarah, Archangel. Man, where is the Prismatic Piper? Why does it get its own? I don't understand why it gets its own slot out here. It's like, if there's an extra card, it's Prismatic Piper. And look, right there he is again. He haunts our lives. Promise of Tomorrow. Tormod. Everybody likes Tormod. Man, I wonder if these start to curve like the ones did in the collector boxes. Man, I got a whole row of cards from the collector boxes. Whole row of them. I open up my whole 5,000 cards box. You can see the whole row. You can be like, oh yeah, that comes from Commander Legends. But, I mean, I wonder if they fixed them in Modern Horizons too. I haven't really seen... These was terrible on warping. Terrible. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, there's another command tower. Some cards they've... Ooh. Was that the first... it's the first mythic of the box right there. See how weak sauce that box is? Weak sauce. Weak sauce. Let's go ahead and make a little pile for that too, I guess. Because our mythics always need a pile. So we got rares. I'll put the mythics right there. That there. Magus of Order. It ain't bad. I like the little story behind this this little blacksmith guy. It's got every card. That's what's awesome about Magic the Gathering, though. Every card has a little backstory to it. His was that he was like a only blacksmith in the region that knew how to craft a certain thing. He had the blueprint for it, and he was the only one that actually knew how to craft it. And he let everybody have the blueprint, and nobody could actually craft it or something, I think. And then everybody had to come to him whenever they actually wanted it crafted. And it was something real ironic to do. It's kind of how you like set up for disaster just to get called upon. What's that sound like? Alright, back to Magic. Come on. Commander Sphere. Commander Sphere. Get that. Explosive Rooms. There he is, boys. There it is. Just when you thought the box was gonna be weak sauce. Pow! Boom, pow, boom. Alright. Shh. I'm about to go to sleep. I got another Jeweled Lotus. Should I even open the rest of the box? Alright. Oh, man. That's such a good box. Just takes one card for it to make it a good box. Just one good card. Look at that, fellas. It's always worth a try. Dang. Now, I think I'd make it better. So if we pull a foil. Extended art. Nah. Actually, I don't even know if you can get extended arts out of here. I don't know if you can. Like I said, I've never actually opened a whole box. I've opened a couple packs of... Fairy decks. What are we going to deal with? Fairy decks. Oh, man, there's so many of them. Man. I got the puppy. I got the baby. But there's so much good stuff in here. It's like almost no matter what mythic you hit, you almost hit. See, I'm a player, you know. There's a lot of collectors, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I do collect a lot, obviously, but we all do if we buy it, just to open it, just to try to get stuff. But you know, I'm a player, so at that point, I mean, that matters a lot. I like all of these. All the different types of cards out of one box, man. These, sometimes you get 2 rares in these, sometimes you get 3 rares in these, you know. That's awesome. You know, you can't deny the Commander Legends. You can't deny. I'll put all these down. Soul of Entity. I'll put that right there. Boom. All right. And how many more packs we got here? Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quite a few packs. So definitely one of my favorite sets right here. I mean, there's just so much to offer. So many powerful cards. 3 visits. That was a great one. I mean, that's still what, $1 card for an uncommon. It's like, how do you go away with that? You know what? So each player, everybody sacrifices 6 creatures, and then you create 6/2 tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. I don't know. Tapped, I wouldn't have. Oh, that's beautiful. You can get foil etched out of here, that's for sure. Well, it's a little. We'll put this one over somewhere else. It looks like it's glaring a lot. Man, that's nice. I guess it could go in the foil pile on over there. Alright. Oh, this guy. The Easter Bunny done drops in on us. The Easter Bunny. Let's see here. See anything else? That's 2 mythics this box, but one of them was a foiled etch. I wonder if that counts as a mythic slot, like technically for the printing status in the boxes. Arcane Signet. They're probably going to print that 12 times in the next year after it ended up coming out. Meteor Golem. Obeka. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. All 3 of those is in one pack. That's solid. That is solid. Alright. Big old pile of commons. I'm so glad they I heard they held back on printing a bunch of commons and uncommons in the collector set of the Modern Horizons 2. I mean, you get like one less uncommon and one less common, which is great. I mean, hopefully some commons and uncommons will, hold their value. That'd be awesome. It's a win-win. Open up a big old bunch of packs, and even your commons are worth a little bit of value. So no matter what you open, it'd be awesome. That's great. I've already said it, but that's great. Thirst for knowledge. Thirst for knowledge. Thirsty for knowledge. School. Definitely something I would go back and do and take seriously. Oh, look, got another one. That's 2 in 1 box. It's nowhere near as big of a hit, but what can you do, I like the foil etchedness on these a little bit. I'm a little on the iffy side about whether I like them or not. I mean, some of them's hard to even read, honestly. Some of them, like, not to read, but like the mana symbols, they just print them so dark. All right, Intangible Virtue. Wheel of Fortune. No, I'm just kidding. Wheel of Misfortune. I had a chance to buy a Wheel of Fortune about 1.5 years ago down at a little mom and pop card shop store, and it was $100. I mean, I don't know what kind of Wheel of Fortune it was now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't think it matters what kind of Wheel of Fortune it is if it was $100. I mean, I should have bought it. I didn't. Spent $120 on singles. Singles that probably didn't hold their value than $120. Goes to show, if you ever get a chance to buy in a couple cheap reserve list cards, do it. You will make your money back. You will be like this guy, erupting everywhere once you see the value. All right, that was a little uncomfortable. Let's go ahead and hey, I've only really gotten two mythics. 3, I guess if we're counting the one in there. 3. I'll fly through this. Sisay's ring. My Sisay has a ring, and I don't know what to do with it. Ooh, that's a good one. I guess if you're going to get a rare, that's what you want. I did end up pulling a foil borderless of this, though, in my box. One of my 2 collector boxes that I ended up getting. Unfortunately, the value on it at that time was 80, but like all cards do, they wrote in the value. But that's a good one. All right, last pack. I really can't believe 1, 2. I mean, if you're going to get two mythics, 3 per se. I mean, I guess that's why you're going to get a Gold Lotus. I mean, yeah, getting 3 sometimes rares per pack, or 2. I mean, you figured you'd get more than 2 mythics, so let's see here. Let's see. Can I grab it? Well, I don't know about grabbing another mythic, but I mean, I guess I'll take the land. I'll take the land. Well, that's it. That's it for the box. I still can't believe, though. I mean, if you're going to get one, like it be the Gold Lotus. I mean, like I said, I already had 4 of these, so it's definitely not focusing. It's okay. You don't need to focus when you got 0 mana costing cards. All right, everybody. I just want everybody to see the box with me. It's a little on the weak sauce side, but I guess I got my money's back. It is what it is. Everybody enjoy your night, morning, day, afternoon. Be safe.